Hey, what's up, guys? I want to check in with you real quick as I start my day with a quick thought video. Now, I cannot really discuss in detail the Teofimo versus Sandor Martin fight because that fight was going on. I was out. I was out at a restaurant. All right. Now, I did see some of the fight on my phone. The first 3 rounds. I got up to leave. Saw some of the fourth round on the TV in the restaurant as I was leaving. Then maybe saw like some of the fifth or sixth while going home, and then saw some of the ninth and 10th once I got home. All right. So I don't have a scorecard. Can I talk about it in detail? All right. Um, but I will say that even without watching the entire fight and doing a scorecard, I, 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 I think it's safe to say 97, 92 was too wide, and 96, 93 probably was also too wide. All right. Um, and one judge did score for Sandor. I'm seeing a lot of people saying robbery, a lot of people saying, give decision, maybe Tio don't have it anymore, that kind of stuff. So, um, as I was watching the fight and I was seeing the numbers they were putting up talking about his landed punches, I'm like, I don't see where there's this big, high, connect percentage of landing more punches because Sandor was evading a lot of his shots, especially against the ropes. I mean, he was looking like Mayweather, all right. The guy's that great defensively, man. He's definitely one of the best defensive fighters in the sport, I would say, all right. Um, but maybe tonight I will watch that fight, do a scorecard, and talk about it in detail later. All right. Now the fight did go to distance. The fight did go over. So so if that was played in the fight, congrats to you. All right. Now let me talk about the fight that I did see in its entirety because it did not last long, and that was the Jared Anderson Jerry Forrest fight. All right, guys. There is a positive and a negative to what happened in this fight. All right. The negative is I didn't make any money from it. All right. Um, Jerry Forrest, not only did he not win, but he didn't even go past 3.5 rounds. All right. He didn't even make the over, which the odds makers favored. All right, at a minus 130. He didn't even last that long in the fight. All right. The fight definitely did not go the distance. All right. So, me banking on his toughness to make some money did not work out. All right. And him being a veteran, being in with, a lot of, highly ranked guys. All right. Um, but the positive guys is Jared Anderson is what I said he is. All right. He is overrated in my book. All right. Even with what happened, and I know, a lot of people gonna think that he's the goods, all this and that. And I look at it, as deep as I look at it, and that would be favorable in the future, as he fights and a lot of money comes in on him, and he's a huge favorite. I'm gonna get better odds on this guy. This guy, he's big, he's young, he's strong, he's athletic. I got it, all right. I got that. But the guy's very hittable, man. Uh, Before Jerry Forrest became an idiot and stood in the corner and let the guy batter on him for God knows what reason, he was arguably winning the first round. I thought he was. He was in the middle of the ring landing flush on Jared Anderson, man. I believe it with the straight left, right? It was like he couldn't miss. Every time he threw it, he hit the guy flush right on the face, right on the chin. And now the guy does appear to have a good chin, at least so far, at least with the level of opposition that he's fought. But let him get in with somebody with a bigger punch than Jerry Forrest. Somebody with more skill, and man, I think the guy gonna get undressed, man. Um, Jerry Forrest was game. He was in the fight. He was fighting well. I thought he was winning the first round, and then for some reason, unbeknownst to man, he went in the corner and just let the guy wail on him for like a minute. All right. Now, as it was happening, I could see the ref tempted to stop the fight. I'm like, man, what are you doing? You're gonna lose the fight this way. Um, but as it was going on, I was thinking, what? Maybe he is doing, a strategy to where the guy's gonna wear himself out. Throwing so many punches. And truth be told, at the end of the round, Jared Anderson was breathing heavy. All right, because he threw a lot of punches, man. I believe it was over 100 punches, and in that round, I thought the guy was, I mean, like I said, he hadn't even passed a six in his career, So if Jared Forrest could have extended the fight, it could have been interesting. But he let the guy wail on him. Seemingly that wasn't his strategy. And then he came on the second round, and it was a good stoppage because the guy got hit, and then basically damn near folded over, touching his toes, and was standing there still, frozen. All right, so that was a good stoppage. I won't complain about that stoppage. It's all Jared Forrest's fault. He fought a shit fight, man. You're just gonna go in the corner and let the guy wail on you, man. Makes no sense whatsoever. Do not understand it, man. I mean, shit. If he would have did that against Zhang Zili, the same shit would have happened to him. All right. If he would have done that against Michael Hunter, he would have got stopped. All right. So, I don't know what the guy was thinking, man. You know, I don't know. I mean, shit. Did he show up to get stopped within 2 rounds to make a lot of money? I don't know. So, you know, um, really, that's it, guys. I will look at that Sandor Teo fight and comment more. Hopefully tonight I can do it. And judge it and call it the way I see it. But from what I saw, the fight was competitive. It was not a wide fight. I'm assuming these judges were not giving Sandor credit. They probably viewed him as running and not engaging, not fighting. But I will look and see for myself. And if Teo clearly won, I would say he won. But it seems like a lot of people think that Sandor won that fight. So, and like I said, he had a tough mountain to climb, man. At MSG in America, in Teo's backyard in New York. Top Rank is the promoter on their network. They do lots of shows at MSG. You know, this was always Heisman night. This was for him to win. So um, Sandor really had to do something special to get a decision to win this fight. But I will comment on it more later on. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had better luck than me this past weekend and made some money. And I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.